Hello everybody, this is Constanza with the Go Getter team, and I am here today to talk to you about some super exciting part of the home buying process, but what you need to look out for. So new construction. I know for a lot of people this is a super exciting topic because you will have a brand new house. Like nobody would have lived in that house before. It would be your first home and you would be the first owner. So what's more exciting than that? Also, before you used to have the option of just making it as you please. So put your colors in, put your personal touches, and the builder would just provide that to you. But how has that changed with the market, you ask? Well, there are three main things that I definitely advise my clients to take into consideration when they are planning to purchase a new construction home. So, first things first would be the timeline. Before we would consider a 6 to 9 month period, and that would be the norm. So if they were telling us, hey, your house would be ready in 6 months, then we would plan for maybe a month or a month and a half extra just to be on the safe side. Right now, you need to plan for at least a year from the time you go under contract with your home and for it to be ready. It might take a little bit longer, it might take a little bit less, but you want to be on the safe side and not be rushing out of the home that you're currently either renting or living in, or maybe you're selling. So you want to plan for those maybe step backs in the process so that you don't have to end up homeless or living with a family member. Second thing to consider, it's falling back on the timeline and how that changes, how they can just let you know in a month in advance, like, hey, we will need to move your closing date to maybe a month or two later. That would also affect the rates, because the rates at the time that you go under contract with your new construction home will definitely not be the same by the time that you are actually able to close on that home. So you need to budget for either a more flexible budget every month when you're thinking about your mortgage payments, or you might want to go back and talk to your lender and see the possibility of maybe locking those rates. If you know that the market is heading towards rising rates every week or every month, then it might be wise from you to just talk to your lender and see about the option of locking your rates. You might be able to lock them for 60, 90 days. Some of them would even let you lock them for a full year, but that would be an extra charge. And then you would just need to balance it out. Is it better to lock rates now and just not pay as much in the future? Pay now, not pay later, or just pay later and don't pay now. Third and last thing that is super important, I kind of mentioned it before, in a regular market and what most people were used to hearing, when you're building a new construction home, you are able to put your personal touches. And in most cases, you would be able to either choose the color of the cabinets, the style of the cabinets. Builders used to have a large set of options for you out so that you can just go think about the flooring, whether you want a carpet or not, different things throughout the house. Nowadays, that has changed considerably. So you would either have some cases where the builder would provide packages. So package one, this is the colors that you're choosing, and this is the countertops that you're choosing, and this is the type of flooring that you're choosing. And then same thing with package two. So they would go by package. You wouldn't be able to mix and match. Some of them would give you the option of choosing between the most general things like colors, or maybe the type of flooring. You want a hardwood or carpet, or maybe you want an LVP, those kind of options, but they would be very narrow. So they would only give you 2 or 3 options for the type of flooring that you would be able to get. In some cases, you might not even be able to choose from different options. You might have to stick to a floor plan, and then that floor plan will come with finishes, and the most they would allow you, it's a different color palette maybe. So those are things that you need to consider right now, and that you need to ask your lender on one hand and the builder on the other hand, and also your agent on the other hand, because things change. This market is crazy. The backlog with the materials has affected a lot of builders and new construction communities, and you just want to make sure that you're on the safe side and you're considering as many scenarios as possible. You will never be able to predict the future, but you can be as prepared as you can. So that's it for me today, guys. That's all I have to give you. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can also go to our website, gogetterteam.com. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.